guys? This is Chris from Abstract Tiger Productions, and I'm coming at you with another reaction video. And this week's video is Jaiden Animations. I played weird virtual pet games. Okay, interesting. I know this dropped a couple days ago at the time of this recording. I was never much one into virtual pets. That was a little bit after my time. But I did have, let me go get it real quick. I had this. As I stated before, I did have one little thing, and it was this. I don't know if you guys can see that real quick. Maybe I might do a zoom or whatever on there. But this is probably the closest thing to a virtual pet. I don't count Pokemon, the main games, as virtual pets. But this little gadget here, for those of you who are old enough to remember, you got this from the Heart Gold Soul Silver remakes. It came with it, whether you wanted it or not. The battery is dead in this one, which is fine. I didn't have a Pokemon sent to it, but you could connect it infrared from either one of the games, send a Pokemon to it, and you can walk with it. It has a nice little belt clip on here, and a little bit of trivia. At the time that this thing was made, said to be the best pedometer out there on the market. Now, you could play little games with your Pokemon while it was on here. You would take it walking, per se, on different paths, and do like a little Poke Radar thing where you do this little mini game thing where grass would shake and you have to move the little arrows over the thing where the exclamation pops up and whatnot. Of course, the more steps you had during the day, the better, or the more, well, I wouldn't say rare. I would say, I guess better is a different way of saying it. Pokemon that you could get. There was 3 different groups, an A, B, and C. Of course, the C being the lowest, the more common, with the less steps that you had. There was also like things called Watts. You hear about those in Sword and Shield a lot, especially out in the wild areas. And but that was like the currency on this little thing. You can unlock different routes and whatnot, and a bunch of different things. And then you could send any Pokemon or items that you got back to the game, and of course you send your Pokemon back to the game, and it'd level up. Though it wouldn't evolve if it relied on a particular level or anything like that. But that was probably a little bit too much information. But this was the closest thing that I had to a Poke Pet, because you can actually carry a Pokemon with you anywhere you wanted, and you can play with it or whatever. It was pretty neat. Basic, boring, monochrome LCD at the time. So yeah, all right. But at any rate, we're gonna see what experiences Jaiden has with weird virtual pet games. I know there are pretty weird, pretty strange ones out there. I've never personally, messed with any of them. Never really interested me. But, so, having said that, I highly encourage you to go to her website, her YouTube channel. The link will be down in the description below. Go watch her video about 3 times, before you come back, watch mine, because I'm just reacting to it. And, she works hard on this sort of things, and they're fantastic. And, Jaiden, if you ever watch this, you do a fantastic job. I do it. And I really hope you redo your Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke that, and, here's to that. But yeah, hey, if you do another, Nuzlocke, in Gen 5 or any of the others, hey, I'd be more than happy to watch that too. So, anyways, before we get started, be sure to hit that like button and do that the subscribe thing, ding the bell. That really helps me out because, well, reasons. Anyways, let's get a move on. And let's see. 3, 2, 1, play.
Virtual pet games have been around since when people figured out how to make games that weren't Pong. Tamagotchi, Nintendogs, Webkins, Robo-Sapien, you name it. And it makes sense.
Yes, I remember
Kids
the Robo-Sapien.
love pets, and parents love not giving their children actual living, breathing animals that'll eventually die and send their child into a spiraling depression for at least 3 days.
That was dark.
It's a win-win for everyone. In 2004, my parents gave me a Nintendo DS along with two games to go with it.
One.
Animal Crossing Wild World and Nintendogs. They already gave me a real dog at that point, but this was good for stopping me before I started trying to ask for another. Because boy, did I not take care of the first one. I actually still have the exact same save file as when I first got the game. This is Star, my first ever Nintendog. I don't know why I named her Star, especially since the shape on her stomach is a heart. Anyway, her stats are maxed out. She can walk longer than any of my other dogs. I was gonna show you, but then I do not think that we just went on a walk. I haven't seen these dogs in 12 years, and she's the champion of agility training. Or, at least she was, until I tried to do a contest like the good old days, made a fool of myself, and got my dog bullied by the judges. This is Scruffy, named after my childhood dog, who is very dead now. Oh, there's Scruffy. I know you haven't had human interaction in like 6 years because you're dead, but give me some space, will ya? And the other dogs mean nothing to me. I also wanted to show off my Peach Cart toy. I loved this thing as a kid and thought it was super rare, which I actually think maybe isn't because I have two. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Nintendogs. I'm here because I found a bunch of very strange virtual pet games that are not Nintendogs that I want to show you. First up, we've got Hamster's Life with a Z.
Hamster's Life.
I got these games from eBay, and it looks like someone else's hamsters on here.
Why is the hamster looking
anyway,
like...
oh no, it's one of these games. So
all right,
the
never mind. Don't care about the hamster with glasses.
The cutie hamster. This is quite possibly one of the ugliest hamsters I've ever seen in my entire life. The cute little icon compared to the actual hamster is astounding. It got worse. He looks like an elder, so I'm going to name him Grandpa. Oh, Grandpa wants to play a memory game. Oh no. So you can pet your hamster, feed it, clean the mass amounts of black mold growing in its cage, hold it with your creepy hand.
What the heck?
You can even take him out of the cage and hold it. Alright, I think I'm done for now. You can also give it toys to play with. Oh, he cage is too small. So, Hamster's Life with a Z was as
wonderful
to be expected.
English.
Sure, some of the execution was a bit unexpected.
Please throw it now. Alright.
But nothing out of the ordinary. Until, what do you say when you turn around, you see a cat, and your heart almost stops? What? I thought you just play little mini games with your hamster and feed them seeds and stuff, but apparently they start learning English. You can talk to them and they'll respond, but you can only say the options the game is provided. Yes, the only phrases a human would ever need. Good evening, come on, and I'm sad. But sometimes the hamster will personally ask how to convey emotions. My friend went away. How should I express these feelings? What should I say when I only have one sunflower seed left? Guys, I taught my hamster how to be sad, and now I think he's depressed. But it's okay, because 42 hours in, Grandpa now has a cowboy hat and an entire roller coaster. Next up is Parrot Pals. I was excited about this one because,
Pals.
I have my own Parrot Pals.
Yes.
You boot up game and... you know what?
Still no...
It's not wrong. I picked out my large bird and named him Large, and now I have options on how to interact with him. Care, which is the typical feeding, cage cleanup, bathing. Watching, which is just letting him outside and watching him. You can't interact with your bird while you're watching him. You just sit there and watch him. I mean,
okay.
I don't know what I expected. And play, which is the minigames. Can't be a virtual pet game without the minigames. There's dribbling, made you look, and tug of war. And I was immediately intrigued by tug of war because I don't know if you know this, but this is what tug of war looks like with a bird.
Yeah.
Turns out you have to withhold your strength and not knock over the flag in the middle, which is less exciting if I'm gonna be completely honest. Also, this is what dribbling looks like. It's just keep away with the bird. I don't know, I just wanted to show you what it looked like. Anyway, you can actually talk to your bird and it'll try to have a conversation. Hello, bird. Alright, so let me show you the Amazon review that single-handedly made me decide I have to buy this game. Sarah says, 1 star. Within the first 5 minutes, my daughter struggled to get the speak and repeat to work. And when it did work, the bird kept telling her over and over, I dislike you, until she cried. Need I say more? Also, it was literally like $2. A bit into the game, you unlock training, which lets you teach your bird tricks and phrases to repeat. I was confused on why the game was telling me to teach the bird random phrases like, washed up by the river, there is an old man, and Ogre Island. But then I realized I had to teach the bird this entire 20-phrase-long story.
Oh, okay. Okay, it just like strings the sentences together pretty much randomly and it makes a story. Wow, okay. Okay. And became with Batman. Oh, sorry. Wrong Robin.
I'm not going to tell you how long it took to get him to learn all that, but just know it was more than I would have committed to if I wasn't monetizing it for content. Then Lars just starts going off with the free speech.
What the?
I didn't teach him any of that. Why is he saying these things? After you teach the bird every single trick and repeatable phrase he can learn, contests open up. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'm probably the first person in the world who has actually unlocked contests and parrot pals. I entered large into the beginner contest.
Maybe she can use that as a new world record in speedruns. So you win the beginner contest and you expect your rank to go up to, I don't know, intermediate contest or maybe even advanced contest. No, you rank up from beginner to novice. What's next after that? Just starting out? It's master? You go from beginner to novice to master. Now, the game you've all been waiting for. You know them, you love them. Monkeys. Monkeys?
With a Z, obviously. A game where you adopt, take home, and play with monkeys. You start off at an adoption center.
Probably
where you
the safest way to play with a monkey.
Out in their backyard to see which one you want to take home. Well, hey there, buddy. What's your... Oh, God! I mean, how can I say no to a face like that? I named him Champ, and now we just go home, I guess. Look at him go. Welcome home, little man. Don't touch it. I was in the middle of trying to figure out what a single one of these menu icons meant when Champ decided to just go out and help himself to the kitchen. I mean, yeah, I guess monkeys would be able to do that. But I sure didn't expect it. Also, holy crap, I totally thought Champ was a boy at first. But turns out I was just confused because they colored the female gender icon of the monkey blue. So there Champ is in the kitchen, hanging out. I'm just realizing there's just a straight-up monkey in my house. After a little bit of petting and taking care of your monkey, a little heart gauge goes up. And when you get all 3 hearts, your monkey will grow up.
It basically evolved. Well, sorta? Wait.
This is uncanny. This monkey is now taller than the kitchen countertops. Go out and take a look at the counters in your kitchen right now and really just take in how big of a monkey that is. Am I the only one that is feeling very weird? That's a gorilla.
That's not a monkey.
There's no doubt in my mind. This monkey could absolutely kill me if it wanted to. I bought another monkey. You can go out to the park with your monkeys and play with
Spider
just
monkey.
some random other monkey that's there. There's also Nintendogs agility training, but for monkeys.
But for monkey,
Nintendogs
okay. He's like,
bath time, but for monkeys.
But for monkeys.
And Nintendogs frisbee toy, but
for monkey.
For monkeys. But you know what this game has that Nintendogs doesn't?
Monkeys.
Human clothes. I put this sweater on
clothing.
Champ because,
All
I don't know, I think now it feels like I have an actual just hairy person. Then I bought another monkey. There are 3 monkeys in my house, and they all have various styles of clothes on. Then, this happened.
What?
I think out of all the virtual pet games out there, the fact that the monkeys can have babies makes me the most uncomfortable. Overall, this game is very jank. You can throw the bowl of water and the water just does this. Monkeys will get stuck in the walls. When you enter a new room, for a few frames, you can catch all the monkeys T-posing, but I'd expect nothing less from Pets Monkey's House with a Z. I knew what I was getting into with this game. Have you seen the back of the box art? There's not much else to say.
Can't say
Overall,
that I have.
I enjoyed virtual pet games as a kid, and I'm sure a lot of people think back fondly on their virtual pets as well. It's just funny how Nintendogs started this huge trend, and all these other game companies started scrambling to throw together their own Nintendogs to cash in on poor, unassuming children and grandparents. But again, now we've got such a wide variety of content, and I unironically love it. Hi, hope you're all having a good year so far. Sorry I was gone for a bit. I took a break at the beginning of the year, so yeah,
it's fine,
it happens.
Jaiden. You can
anyway,
do that.
I don't think I have much to say here, so I guess this is gonna be a short end card this time.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. All right. Okay. 2 of those 3 I had no idea existed. I think I heard about the parrots one. The monkey one I definitely haven't heard of. And the first one. The first one, which was the hamsters. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing either. Which I guess I would have never went looking for because I'm not really much of a hamster person or anything like that anyways. Not saying they're not good pets for people. It's just not my thing, not my pet. Yeah, the monkeys one, that despite the obvious jinkiness, which was very well pointed out, is probably the safest way to actually have a real monkey in your house. But if you really, really, truly want a great, pet, you just you go get a copy of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and you get one of these, and you have a Pokemon with you. But you got Pokemon Go, and then you got the new Pokeball thing with Let's Go Pikachu or whatever, that thing. But for nostalgia reasons, this brings me back. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap this up. I don't really have much else. I'm just kind of bewildered because these are products that you can buy still for some reason today. I don't know why they haven't done the whole ET thing and dug a hole for some of them. Anyways, maybe this is a little bit of a thing. If you could create your own virtual pet game, as it were, what would you make it about? Me, personally, I would definitely do tigers. Yeah, tigers. Because you can't have real one in real life. Yet. Anyways. So, I'm also kind of wondering what kind of person, if you say armadillo, please, no. Why would I think that? Great, somebody's gonna make, it's gonna be on the comments now. Great, I'm gonna have armadillo friends. That's my virtual game. Yeah. Okay, well, all right. On that weird note, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye, and be blessed.